Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, this is probably going to be the usual start time now. I'm probably going to sit here, stream to you guys for a good amount of time. Maybe we'll do like maybe we'll do like an hour or so, something. Before we got a bunch of playoff games. We got Monday Night Football. It is a great night. I figured I'd pop on here earlier. I think, like I said, I think this is going to be my new time slot. Like right around like 5:30, pretty much every single day. We're going to be doing these. We're going to sit here as long as the conversation's going. I'm here. Do the Dodgers win tonight, Mike? I do like the Dodgers tonight. I do think the Dodgers win today. I'm not that big on Jesus Luzardo. I think you got the advantage in the starting pitching. MMA, what's up? It really depends how much Blake Snell can give you, but the Phillies platoon a lot of guys. Like basically, if Blake Snell can keep those lefties at the top of the order, Harper, Schwarber, off base, I think the Dodgers are going to be fine. I actually really like the Dodgers tonight. Just got a coffee and nicotine from Seb's, absolutely fired up. The fucking GOAT combo right there. The absolute GOAT pair. Snellzilla's a monster. Oh, dude, he's unbelievable. He's so good. Blake Snell's one of my favorite guys to watch pitch. He's genuinely that good. But that's a great combo right there. The coffee and nicotine. You're going to be fucking buzzing. Phil, I love you, but your ears are so big, I could use them to catch... I could use them as parachutes. Damn, bro. What happened to your boy? What happened to your boy Mark Sanchez? He attacked the truck driver and then got stabbed, and now he's going to jail. Talk about a classic fucking Friday night. You go out, you want to have a couple beers, so you're like, hey, I'll go out, maybe have one or two beers with dinner, and next thing you know, you're stabbing somebody or you're getting stabbed by somebody you tried to fucking jump. Classic Indianapolis fucking Friday night, if you ask me. I actually should make a fucking short about that. Yeah, I just checked the Catholic edition of the Bible out from the library and fired up. There you go. Steve Wilkes needs to take a hike. I agree. Steve Wilkes is fucking awful, dude. That's crazy to me, too, because he had a head coaching job in Arizona, and that was miserable. They fired him immediately. What up, Flay? Just got out. Nice. They fired him in Arizona as quickly as they possibly could. And then on top of it, then he was in Carolina for a bit, and he's been nothing but shit everywhere he goes. Steve Wilkes, I wouldn't say that. I'd say more so, Steve Wilkes was a head coach in the NFL at one point. He's probably a guy that's close with Aaron Glenn. I'm not sure how they connected there, but, it didn't work out. The 49ers fired him after making it to the Super Bowl. Really? Well, didn't he? I thought he got a job after the Super Bowl. I thought, I don't know his whole coaching tree, but I don't like Steve Wilkes in any way, shape, or form. I remember, when he was in Arizona, when he was coaching the Cardinals with Josh Rosen, there was a lot of people coming out and basically saying that it was, not even a real NFL football team he was running. It was, a complete fucking joke and disaster. Mark Sanchez is going to do more time in jail than Pete Diddy. Probably. He probably will. What's going on? Who is? And why does that fucking matter? All right. Hold on. Now I gotta pull fucking YouTube up. He was a DC of the 49ers of their most recent Super Bowl team, and he was hated by them. I didn't know that. Learn something new every day. Recent Super Bowl team. Oh, shit. That's on. I gotta get the chat up. The fans thought he sucked. He's been bad everywhere he's gone. I don't think I've ever seen him coach anywhere. I didn't even realize he coached with the 49ers and he was a defensive coordinator there. But he was so bad everywhere. No matter where he was just like I said, coaching wise, I remember hearing the Las Vegas Wireless Wrestling and NFL. What? Flay is an elite. Shit, maybe the Jets' problem is I can't imagine that would be a thing. I can't imagine that has anything to do with anything. I don't think it plays that big of a role. Any role, to be fair. Julian Edelman, wide receiver coach. Julian Edelman's doing his podcast, man. Remember when I said I tore my brachials? Yes. What happened with that? The Las Vegas Raiders are the worst team in the NFL. I don't know. I don't think they're worse than the Jets. I don't think so. Well, I got it further examined and I have a full UCL tear. Jeez. That's not good. I mean, that doesn't matter. Like, oh, I see where you're going with it, but like, none of that matters. Julian Edelman's got his little podcast. He's not going anywhere. The Panther. I won't be able to work out or do anything for 9 months. Jeez, dude. Well, I don't know if I told you guys. I just got cleared today. I'm fully back. Shoulder's good. We're fucking back. Now they're gonna determine if I need surgery. Goated, I would think at your age it's probably a good idea to get the surgery. I think like it's more than likely worth it. Is Gronk retarded? I don't think he is. I think Gronk is sharp as shit. Life gonna be miserable. Listen, man, get through it, Goated. It's all good. Get through it. You know, do what you can. Don't overdo it. You don't want your shoulder being shot for the rest of your life. All I'm saying is if I'm the Jets, I want as much luck on my side as possible. And? What do you mean by that? We don't have shit. Have you seen what our organization's been for the last fucking 30 years? It's a disaster, man. Everything about it is a fucking disaster. Being a Jet fan sucks. There's nothing good about it. But it's just one of those things, man. You got to go through it sometimes. I'm done with any sport, most likely. Just like I said, go through it. Get yourself fixed up. You don't want to ruin your life over injuries like that when you're that young. They'll heal. You'll have the energy to do the physical therapy and get yourself right. You'll be fine. Maybe not fine, but worst thing you can do for your shoulders is go to the gym and start lifting heavy weight. I'm not going to lift heavy weight. I'm doing a lot of band work. If I were you, Goated, I would make the absolute range of motion. I would make sure I have absolute range of motion before getting surgery and would only get surgery as a last resort. Not a medical professional. Well, that's what I did. I made sure once I got my range of motion back, for the most part, like, I'm good now. But no, I'm not lifting like crazy heavy. I can't. I physically couldn't do it. My shoulder's still like in 3 pieces. It's just tolerable now. I've gotten to the point where I can handle it. That's it. That's all it is. But yeah, no, it's something like I said, you gotta do the X-ray diagram. Shit is crazy. My elbow is like a string detached. Jeez, that's like scary when you look at the X-ray. Like, Goated, when they X-rayed my shoulder originally, the fucking bone in my shoulder was like pointing into the muscle. Like, it was pointing downwards. It was like, shit was so fucked up. Like, you're almost better off not seeing that. But then it gives you an answer. Like, it gives you an idea of like, this is what's wrong. This is what was going on. It at least gives you some closure, which I think is always good. But shout out my friend Tilden. Shout out my friend Tilden. I'm showing him the channel. What up, Tilden? I felt like I was getting set up for something. So you're not getting surgery? Me? No. Sorry, I'm popping off. The 7-Eleven coffee is cranking me up. Okay. Well, that's fine. Listen, 7-Eleven coffee is a fucking... It's like a fucking drug. I get it. But, yeah, no, I'm not doing surgery yet. I'm not going to do it now. I'm good enough now where, like, I can get back to my day-to-day routine. Everything's good. More than likely in a couple of years, with wear and tear, I'm probably going to need surgery. But right now, we got it to as good as we can, and we're good to go. So this is probably going to be like my new time frame, like my new time slot. It's probably going to be like right around here. Right around this like 5:30 window, like right before all the games start. You ever try yoga? I have. Wait, I did hot yoga for a little bit. Holy shit, dude. Like, we did it in college, and it is miserable, like in a good way. It's a very good workout, and it really like stretches you out and shit, but holy hell, dude. It is like, do not, what do you call it? Do not, don't go into that, like, don't go into hot yoga thinking like you're going to be fine. Like, don't go into it thinking like, oh, this should be like simple. This should be like, it's just yoga. It is the worst shit. Like, I would rather run fucking 5 miles than do hot yoga again. It was that rough. I was banged up. Oh. I felt like I was going to pass out the entire time. There is nothing fun about it. The what? What do I do with my life now? I don't know. Go to just recover, man. It's literally just sleep, just school, eat, sleep after this. I mean, go to listen, man. You gotta look at it as like the glass half full. Get yourself healthy and come back stronger. You know, like it sucks, man. It sucks getting injured like that, but you got to take care of yourself, or else it's just gonna be the same shit for the rest of your life. Yeah, listen, man. It's a bleak. It seems like there's no light at the end of the tunnel. Like half of my childhood left. It feels like there's no light at the end of the tunnel. I get that, but you got to keep chugging on, man. You have to. You know, get yourself fixed up. Do what you got to do, and you'll come back stronger. Like it sucks. It's like your high school years. It's the years that you want to play sports and do all this shit. It happens, man. I'm currently trying to fix my body, and you should try to focus on working on yourself in the ways that are possible with your injury. Yeah, exactly. You know, do what you can. Like, do whatever like is not going to make you feel uncomfortable. That's it. That's all you got to do. It's like it. You know, it seems like a miserable experience, and it is. I'm not going to sit here and try to lie to you about it. Like, being injured, being hurt sucks, man. It is absolutely awful. But the worst thing you can do is think like, oh, I'm missing out. I'm missing this. I'm missing that. Go get yourself fixed up. Just do it. Fix yourself up. Get yourself to a point where you can go back to living your day-to-day life like you did before. And, like, it'll be worth it. Trust me. I feel terrible for you. I do. I truly do. Like, I get it. It's never fun going through an injury like that. Can the Dodgers go all the way and win it all? I think they could. You know, I think the Dodgers absolutely could win the whole thing. I think they're that good. I don't know. Something about the Brewers-Cubs series. Like, I feel like both those teams are a little bit of frauds. So shiny, so strong. Hell yeah. Also, allow yourself to feel angry about the injury and still keep moving. Yeah, it's a good thing. Like, Goated, I think you have a good head on your shoulders where you could be angry that you're hurt, you could be angry that you're injured, but make the most out of this. Make the most out of, like, whatever's going to happen. I can't even write during school without feeling a shit ton of pain. Oh. Would they let you bring in, like, a laptop or something? I feel like that would be a perfect, cross-examine. I will not fault. What do you mean? Aaron Judge is the biggest choker in sports history. Kike Hernandez is the biggest playoff riser. Are you interested in I am 27 and just got out of Tennessee University? No. Biggest playoff riser in sports history. You have to use paper for notes? Really? I'm surprised schools haven't gotten into, like they haven't started like allowing kids to use laptops and shit. I guess it like can promote cheating and shit. I don't know. I am a girl. Nice. We actually have to talk about how much of a choker Judge is. I mean, you know what it is? It doesn't make any sense. I don't think we've ever seen an athlete, like, legitimately. I don't think there's ever been an athlete on the level of Aaron Judge that consistently, time and time again, in the big moment, no matter when it is, always, that big moment, it comes around and he completely, like, falls apart. Joe, I'm just talking about from Cookie Run Kingdom. Wait, I didn't see what you said. Go to try to register with student accessibility of your school. At my public school, if someone had a broken arm or hand, they had student aid take notes. Yeah, that too. I forgot about that. I'm sure they have like programs where somebody could take the notes for you. Flay has a small but loyal fan base. Yeah, you guys are here all the time. It's an odd time. Usually I'm live later, so like this is like a weird time. We got to figure this out. Judge becomes a below average hitter in the playoffs. It's insane. Can't even catch a fly ball. You know what it is? I think Judge has the same injury you do, though, Goated. Like, even that play that went by him with Varsho, you know, when you're in that much pain and everything you do, it fucks you up, you know, he's probably going at that ball, like, dreading the idea of having to throw it back in. So when that happens and you start, like, overthinking, like, your next 5 steps, it's like, oh, shit, like, there's no way he's going to be able to field this cleanly and throw it in. When did Judge tear his UCL? Early in the year. I don't know if it's his UCL. I know it's something in his elbow. And it's his throwing hand, too. It's his throwing arm. So, like, when you're doing that, when you're trying to make that play in the corner, you're already, like, contemplating the pain. I'm sure it just hopped right by him. And, like, that just excuses a motherfucker can't catch a fly ball and can't hit in the playoffs. Yeah. No, for sure. I get that. Makes sense. Your own kind the music. Sing along. I had a concussion and was amazed with the lengths the school went through to help me not fall behind in school because of it. Yeah, I mean, schools are known to do that. Like, I remember when I fractured my growth plate in my leg, and like, just the idea that like they would take me around and bring me everywhere, it was awesome. Like, I had somebody following me around everywhere. Lamar and James Harden are bigger chokers. Judges on a whole nother level. Oh, Lamar and James Harden are chokers. I don't know about Lamar. James Harden definitely, but Judge, you're right. Aaron Judge, like, it's consistent. Why Colorado State? Kermit? Why are you calling me Kermit, dude? The fuck? This is actually a weird story. I'll tell you this one in a second. So yeah, Judge is bad on that level, but Colorado State is a good question. So before I started streaming over here, I was a TikTok guy, right? I streamed on TikTok. That was my big thing, was streaming on TikTok, and somebody who happened to be in my streams all the time was Braylon Allen, the running back on the Jets, his girlfriend, right? So she played basketball at Colorado State. So she was always in my streams. She was like telling Braylon Allen to watch my videos and watch my streams and shit. So I was like, all right, you know what, just to be a nice guy, I bought one of these shirts, like, and when you buy a shirt like this through the school website, you can contribute to somebody's NIL. So I did that with her. So that was the reason why I got this. So it was like a nice gesture for somebody who was like, because a lot of people that came to me were like, oh, like, she was telling us like you're funny and shit. I was like, oh, cool. So that's how we got there. Is Steph Curry good anymore? I have no idea. I'm not really sure. But that's why Colorado State. And listen, I just love the Mountain West. What is Cash Patel giving me Adam Gase vibes? Wait, that's actually a really funny fucking comparison. That's hilarious. Steph is not that great anymore, sadly. I mean, those like guards, like those quick guards that like make quick to sit moves and shit like that, it just doesn't age well because like you need to have to keep the quickness. Hello. I don't even know how to say that. Aaron Judge is the James Harden of baseball, comes up short in the playoffs, always. He's really inconsistent. Yeah, like I said, it's when the speed factor goes down, when you start losing that, like when you start losing your quickness. Father Time's undefeated. Everybody knows that. Father Time has never lost a fucking battle. And Steph Curry's had issues with his ankles, too. Like, it sucks to see, because Curry's probably the greatest shooter of all time. Yeah, Judge is on a whole nother planet than James Harden. Like, it's a fair comparison, but Judge is like, it's unbelievable. Father Time didn't beat LeBron. Oh, it didn't. No, LeBron's the only one. LeBron and I guess Tom Brady too, are the two that like have fought off Father Time the best. Why have enemies when you could have a wife like Ayesha Curry who shit about her husband on every podcast she goes on? I fucking feel so bad for that guy. Like, how fucking miserable you gotta be. Like, you have your wife hopping on and like basically saying like, oh, like this guy came into my life and it ruined everything. Like, how do you stay with a woman like that? You can't. You absolutely cannot. Like, she's going on podcasts openly telling people like, oh, I didn't want this life that I have with Steph. Like, so fucking leave. Go. What are you still doing here? It's just that's crazy to me that like, if he puts up with that, like I would be, I don't know. I don't know what to say. That's insane fucking behavior, in my opinion. You can't do something like that. You can't, just throw your fucking partner under the bus like that. Tom Brady, LeBron, Jerry Rice, and Ovechkin are the Mount Rushmore defying Father Time. Probably throw Jaromir Jagr on there, too. But Ovechkin's a good one. She would try to take everything from him in a divorce. That's true. Randy Johnson and Nolan Ryan are up there. Yeah. Jagr played till he was like fucking 47, 48. It would be cheaper to stay married and just do your thing for Steph. Yeah, that's true. She loves the money and the lifestyle. Jaromir Jagr is the rock used to build the mountain. He was like the ultimate, dude. He was like, every year it was like, where's he? Like you figured, yeah, he's still playing in like the Czech, but he was playing in the NHL when he was like in his late 40s, and it was like, this guy's gonna play forever. It felt like for a second that Jaromir Jagr was never going to miss a season of hockey for as long as he was still alive. It got crazy there for a little bit. Jagr put up 60 points in 60 games in his age 47 season. Yeah. It's nuts, dude. The guy like was a freak. He defied all logic, all physics. Biology. Excuse me. Candace Owens is a strong black queen. Huh. Holy shit. I don't know why I'm so tired today. I am so unbelievably shot right now. Got 3 texts in a row. I don't know what that's all about. But damn, bro. Honestly, I might have to hop off for a little bit and I'll come back on in a little while. I think I'm going to take a little nap because I'm dead right now, guys. Give me a little bit.